Shadow here, and welcome to Portal Nights. I'm doing a quick little duping tutorial video for a friend of mine in our community world together. So let's get started. So first off, you're gonna pick your main character, or I guess whoever has the items you'd want to dupe, and then you go over to let's go ahead and get rid of this. Go over to your world. Well, I was about to say, well, this takes a century to load for some reason. So, two things to add. You are going to need to have a second controller for this, and that second account you're going to be using needs to have PlayStation Plus in order to play. If you don't have PlayStation Plus in the account, as long as you have it on one account and you activate it as your primary account on the PlayStation, all the other accounts afterwards should have PlayStation Plus. So, I always have a little duping chest here because I like to dupe my stuff every now and then, especially if I'm giving items to my wife. But we're going to go ahead and put all this up real quick. You know what, I'm going to dupe that, because I've been wanting to do that lately, so we're going to dupe the red skeleton hound mount. Now what you do is you put it in your chest, like so, and then you just go to the main menu real quick. Now, basically what it's doing right there is it's saving that it's in the chest. That's what it's going to do. Now, you're going to turn it back on, and you're going to activate your second controller. It's going to be blue here in a second. I hope my dearest mama's not on, because I use her account. And then you just add. And then you ready up, and you go to the world. And now basically what you're going to do after this is basically the second player is going to take the item from the chest, and you're going to go back to the main menu to save that she has it. So, on second player, hold on real quick, put that up there, and then you take all. Alright, now that she has it, now the first player goes to main menu. This will kick both of us out, obviously, but it will also register that she took it. Now we go back. Add local player again. Ready up. Go to your world again. This sounds like a lot of process, but it really isn't once you figure out how to do it. You can do this as quick as possible, and plus, the more you dupe, the better, the more you can get, obviously. And this, for things like that, like if you're doing one at a time, especially if it's a stacked item, what I do is I get at least like 10, and then I just repeat the process by taking out of the chest and going to the main menu. That way I can dupe the 10 instead of one at a time. Okay, so now we deposit and then quickly log out of that account. Now, I don't know if it has to be quick, like immediately, but I have noticed that if you stay around for too long, the game will actually register that, yeah, it's in the chest and all that. But basically, if you leave quick, the game registers that you left inappropriately, meaning that the item that you were trying to dupe, excuse me, is in your inventory. Now we're going to log back in as her. Add the account. Add the second player. Now, if we did this correctly, she should have the red mount right there. So now we'll go back and do it again. And there it is. It's duped. Now you deposit it again. Repeat the process to your heart desires. And then we go back to the main menu. Turn it back on. Boop, boop, and boop. And then there's a third one. Then you deposit it. So now we have 3 red skeleton hound mounts when we originally only had 1. So that's how you dupe. And then you can do that with literally anything in here. And you can do that with a super drill. You can do that with... Oh, I forgot she does not have the roll. You can do that with any weapon, armor. Pretty sure you can do that with any merchant. I have yet to test the merchants, but any gems, anything you could dupe anything. All right, now that the friend of mine is here, we're gonna do the tutorial once more, just to recap it for everybody else. All right, so basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna want 2 controllers, 2 accounts. Both of them have to have PlayStation Plus. If the second player at least doesn't have PlayStation Plus, as long as the first player does, and it's set to to be the primary account on your PlayStation, then all the accounts afterwards should have PlayStation Plus. That's the only requirement to do this. Outside of that, all you gotta do is have a chest for duping, and then. So, as I showed earlier, I was duping 1 skeleton mount, and now we have 3. So basically, we're gonna skip the beginning, because all you really need to do is just make sure this person takes anything from the chest you want to dupe. And then first account just goes to the main menu. What that's doing is the game is recognizing that that account took the stuff, and it's saving that it's no longer going to be in the chest. Now you just start up the world again, add the player again, boop boop, and boop, go back to, make sure you go back to that world, otherwise, you know, you done messed up. That's why I only have one world, and one world only, and if I do make other worlds, I'm not changing their names. Universe 2 through whatever. Alright, you're gonna spawn, and then you're gonna immediately go to that chest, deposit all, and then you're gonna log out of player 2's account. That game should go right back to single player. Go to the main menu. The game is now registering 2 things. 1, there are items in that chest, therefore it's saving. 2, the second player left inappropriately, aka, you know, disconnected, internet went out, whatever, that's why it's recognizing it. So, it is basically saving what she duped, or what she had, because she inappropriately left the game, so it's not going to her out like that. And then you're just basically going to turn the account back on the second controller, add it back up, join back in the world. If you did it correctly, the item should be in her inventory as well as the chest. His, her, I'm only calling it her because that's the account that I'm using, so. Now, as I said earlier, you're going to want to log out as soon as you pretty much drop everything in that chest, because the game will eventually save itself. See, look, now we have all three. Deposit, and then log out. You want to log out as soon as possible because the game will eventually refresh itself, and oopsie, and make it to where that it's true that she has no items in her account. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, wait, no, 6. Sorry, I don't know where the hell I got 7. We have 6 red skeletal mounts. And you know what? I might actually give away a couple. So yeah, that's how you that's how you duplicate in Portal Knights. And as far as I know, the developers of this game are actually pretty chilled out that we're doing this, because they are following the community that I follow, which is all about duping and helping each other and stuff like that. Like, their own community is following that community, which I find amazing that developers are actually okay with this, because one, it's not only not really that game breaking, because you could still be overpowered and still get your ass whooped, but also, like, without it, certain communities wouldn't be what they are. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool that they do it. So yeah, that's how you dupe. And if you need a refresher, I did it twice on this video. So once the stream is over, you can go back to the video and watch it again. So thank you so much for checking this out, and I hope it was very useful information. As far as I know, it's only on PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox, and I've tried to find a way to dupe on the Switch. Lord, have I tried, and I have yet to find anything, because the way you log out of this console is very different the way you can even log out of the Switch. So that kind of annoyed me, because I play the Switch when I'm at work every now and then, and I've been playing this game. But I digress. That was the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Peace out.